This opportunity is once in a lifetime.
Welcome from the home of the New York Mets, Citi Field in Queens. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the New York Mets. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shabby. Mike Trout riding a power surge coming into this one, Chris. He's homered in 4 straight games.
He is managing to find pitches that he can barrel up and do damage with, and really that's the key for him. As long as he can get the bat to it, because he's so strong, there's a good chance that it leaves the ballpark.
Just about set to go now. And starting in this one, Jacob deGrom. Singy, always a treat when we get to watch him work.
Very crafty guy out there on the hill. A stellar career ERA in the low 2s. Very tough to get to. Just when you think you've got him figured out, he flips the script. We'll see how the hitters are able to adapt to him today.
Gene Segura takes one off the outside here.
First pitch, 4-10.
Ball 1, no strikes to Segura. Swing and a miss. And it's a ball and a strike. The wind and the pitch. Going to count 1 and 2.
Count 1 and 2.
And the pitch. Stays alive. One and 2 here. On the ground. Over to McNeil. 1 out in the top of the first. As we take a look at Don Mattingly's lineup for the Marlins. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Joey Wendell.
Boog, this is one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. I mean, he's such a consistent hitter. You got to love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll get a chance to see that in this one.
Here's Joey Wendell. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Nice warm day here. Good baseball weather. Does that change anything, Chris, especially for the hitters?
Absolutely. You feel so much more comfortable at the plate. You're not worried about, getting jammed on fastballs inside part of the plate. You can kind of be more selective instead of just looking out away so that you can get the barrel to it. And that part, you can get on the inside part of the plate as well.
That's to third. Myers handles to first. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
2 outs, base is empty. Jazz Chisholm now 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Righty delivers. That's a strike, and it's 1 and 1.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. And that one is going to go. His 16th homer of the year, and the Marlins jump out in front. It's 1-0.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
So 2 down. Jorge Soler will hit next.
Batting 4th, the left fielder.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Righty to the plate. Pitch misses, and it's 1 and 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Miami strikes first on the solo homer. It's an early 1-0 lead. Bottom of the first. And on the hill, Braxton Garrett. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Bottom of the first. And now the first baseman, Jeff McNeil. There's the strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Sanchez on the move to the right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Batting second.
Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. And a guy coming into this one swinging a hot bat, Bryce Harper.
Boog, it's kind of a joke that this guy's got a career OPS over 900. I mean, there are a lot of players that hope that they could just do that in one season. But he's done it his entire career. And in reality, there's only about 60 players that can claim that type of production.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's Trout. Move to first. Lindor back in there. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Lindor stands at first with one out. Next pitch, not close, up high.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Next offering is down low. The pitch. And a 4-pitch walk.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
Here's a speed threat, Brett Myers. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. In the air out towards right center. Makes the catch. Runner tagging for third. The relay safe. Not in time to get him, and it's first and third with 2 away.
Batting fifth.
Paul Myers up now for the Mets. Myers, one of the best RBI guys in the game this year. Right now, second in the NL. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Rojas collects over to first, and that is the inning. 2 left for the Mets. They're down 1-0. Back here at Citi Field, top of the second, and now it's going to be Ryan De La Cruz.
The center fielder, number 14, Ryan
And he deals.
De La Cruz.
Ball 1 low. Here comes the pitch. And that's a strike.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more guys that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Next offering is in for a strike.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
This to third, Myers gloves it. One up, one down.
Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 7.
And up next for Miami, Jesus Sanchez. In there for strike one.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Strike two.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Next offering upstairs.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
The punch out there, and there are 2 outs. And now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit. Had the day off yesterday.
Cooper.
And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch. Foul ball. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That ends the frame. Nothing doing for the Marlins, but they still lead it 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Pete Alonso.
Leading up for the Mets, the designated hitter, Pete Alonso.
The pitch. There's a strike.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
And now the lefty. Just off the inside edge. The lefty ready, and a 1-1.
Ball 2.
And that's in for a strike. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
That misses, and it's 3-2. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So up next for New York, Bryce Harper. Another solid power season. First pitch, and he just misses.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
And the 1-0. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Soler makes the catch, and there's one down.
Batting 8, the right fielder, Mookie.
And now it's Mookie Betts. 5th in home runs in the National League right now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Alonso, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Next pitch is outside. Chris, one of the things about Mookie, he really hits the outside pitch well.
Well, pitchers know he can hit the outside pitch so well that now as a pitcher, you have to throw it off the plate away. And if he's got good plate discipline, you find yourself falling behind in the count and walking batters.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 3. And there's a strike. To third. He dives, but he can't make the catch. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Francisco Mejia.
2 on, 1 out. Francisco Mejia coming up to hit. Hammered on the line, base hit. Alonso is waved home. Play it home, he's safe. It's 1-1.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. Good contact guy, good defender. A little roller up along first. Rojas for 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. All even now at 1-1. Welcome back. On to the 3rd inning. And at the plate for Miami, Nick Fortes.
The catcher, Nick
DeGrom back to work. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. And a pitch. Swings through that one.
That was straight queso right there.
Here's the 0-2. Got him looking. Down on strikes. And he knew it.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Miguel Rojas, the next up for the Marlins. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. That one's in there, 0-1. One down, base is empty. Strike 2.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Next one just misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 up, 2 down.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Next pitch is downstairs. Tied up here in the early going. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The big righty strikes out the side. And 1-2-3 go the Marlins. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here at the ballpark, and now Francisco Lindor. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a pitch. In the air, center field. De La Cruz gets under it. And there's one down.
the center fielder, number 27, Mike.
Now at the plate, Mike Trout, number 6 on the National League batting average leaderboard. And that's in there for strike one. That one missed. Here's a 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And that one almost got him. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. Not in time. He's got a double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Brett Myers up now for the Mets. Myers, third on the National League leaderboard for batting average.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
De La Cruz makes the grab. Runner tags up for third.
Now batting, second baseman.
And next for the Mets, Paul Myers. This guy has turned into a beast.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Two outs. And the slider catches the zone.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. Mets lead one. Score remains tied 1-1. On to the fourth. Down to third baseman, Joey Wendell.
Leading off for the Marlins, the third baseman, Joey.
The right-hander back to work. There's a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Left-hand batter waits.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Chisholm batting for the second time, and that's strike one. And the right-hander deals. Strike two. And now 1-2.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 2.
Oh, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. Swings through that one. 0-1. Two down, nobody on. And fouled off. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And the Marlins down quietly. Still tied 1-1. Back here in Queens, bottom four, and now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
Leading up for the Mets, the designated hitter,
The pitch.
Alonso.
Good eye right there. There's a swing and a drive. Off the batter's eye and gone. Pete Alonso takes it deep, and that gives him a lead. It's 2-1.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off. And I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Yeah, the batter now, Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 1.
The left fielder.
First offering misses the mark.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
The 1-0. And that's outside.
Okay, from here, he's got to treat this as a clean inning. Forget about the fact that his team is now down by a run.
The wind to kick the 2-0. Just missed.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
And that's ball 4.
It just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Mookie Betts. 6th in the NL in RBIs. Ripped towards third. Off balance feed. There's one. And it's a double play.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Francisco Mejia up now for the Mets. Known for his rocket arm behind the plate. In there, and it's 0-1. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. That one opts against the fence. And that's a double.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Jeff McNeil stands in.
The first baseman, number 1, Jeff McNeil.
Ground ball right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Inning over. A Pete Alonso blast for the Mets. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. And welcome back at the plate, Brian De La Cruz.
Leading off for Miami.
The wind of the pitch.
Brian De La Cruz.
Out towards right center field. Trout gliding to his left. Pulls it in on the run. One up, one down.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
And now for the Marlins, Jesus Sanchez. Went down on strikes his first time through. And there's a foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. Ripped on the ground to second. On the run, throw to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
And here's the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And the inning is over. Miami down in order. They're down 2-1. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor.
For the Mets, the shortstop,
The wind of the pitch.
Lindor.
Good eye right there. And that's in for a strike. That's out to center field. Hauls it in for the out.
The center fielder, number 27.
Here's Mike Trout. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Base knock center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field.
Now
man, there are a
batting,
lot of
third
hits
baseman,
there.
Brett Myers.
Brett Myers up now for the Mets. That one hammered center field. That's back there. Off the batter's eye and gone. All muscle to center field. His 41st home run of the season. It's 4-1.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Here's some real power at the plate. Paul Myers.
Paul Myers.
On a line, base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
You got to get on your horse and get to that thing and get it back in, because he's going to come barrel around first. He's going to put pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, he's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
Pete Alonso digs in now. He's already homered in this game.
Up next to the net, the designated hitter, Pete.
Swing and a pop-up. Chisholm in position. Makes the grab, and there's two gone.
The left fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper to the plate. Fought off foul. Oh, one down. Just missed. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tanner Scott appears to be warming for Don Mattingly. Blyer warming up as well. Runner leads away at second. Falling behind 2-1. Myers on at second with 2 down. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Myers headed for the plate. He will score, and they lead by 4.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Braxton Garrett will depart, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. So the Marlins go with a new arm, Tanner Scott, on for his 20th appearance of the year.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you get a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Here's Mookie to hit. Harper runs. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, and great jump.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
Not close with that one, and now it's even 1-1. Runner at second, 2 down. To the right side, and it's through for a hit. Runner holds at third, so even with 2 outs, they didn't risk it.
Back-to-back base hits. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Francisco Mejia, the next to hit. Popped up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That is the inning. We're through 5. It's the Mets 5 and the Marlins 1. Top 6. Now it's going to be Nick Fortes. The line to kick the pitch.
The catcher, Nick.
That's a strike. Strike 1.
Well, the guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter. You got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Here's a high chopper. Over to McNeil, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Miguel.
And up next for Miami, Miguel Rojas. Struck out swinging his first time. First offering, and it just misses. That's through there for a strike.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Out to center. Trout makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, designated.
Back to the top of the Miami order. Gene Segura at the plate here. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Kicks and deals. Swing and a ball popped up. Myers makes the catch, and that'll do it. Top of the order, due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Mets 5 and the Marlins 1. Back here at Citi Field, and now the first baseman, Jeff McNeil. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Scott back to work. And that's down and away. The lefty, the 1-0. Line drive, makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting.
So up next for New York, Francisco Lindor, the switch hitter batting right. In there for strike 1. The pitch. That's down and in.
Look out, 1-1.
And now 2 balls and a strike. Kicks and fires. That one misses. And now 3-1.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
And he deals. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And it's fouled away. The pitch. And there's ball 4.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
And now batting, Mike Trout. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Now move to first. Lindor back in there. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake. One guy that was really great once the count got to 2 strikes, Miguel Cabrera.
Oh, right to the backstop. Here's a 1-2. That one ripped, but foul. Here comes a pitch. Stays alive. At the belt and fires. And now the count is even. And a pitch. Down and in, moved his feet. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
Now it's the power speed combo. Brett Myers. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at bat right here.
And that's in there for strike 1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
And the lefty with the 0-1. And ball 1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
The 1-1. Ground ball, could be 2. Chisholm tossed to second, on to first, double play, and that's the inning. We're through 6 full. It's the Mets 5 and the Marlins 1. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the top of the 7th. Now the number 2 hitter, Joey Wendell.
The third baseman.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Trout makes the grab. One pitch and one out. Jazz Chisholm, the next up for the Marlins. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Myers settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Jorge Soler, the next up for the Marlins, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
And a foul ball. The next offering misses. Now 1-2.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step, and that's why he makes so many great plays.
And the righty deals. Here's a rocket out to left. Makes the catch, inning over. And 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They're down 5-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Richard Blyer. 32nd appearance.
number 35.
And stepping in for New York, Paul Myers.
Leading up for the Mets,
The
the
pitch.
second baseman, Paul.
In the air, right
Myers.
side. Sanchez drops steps, heads back on it. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. 1 away. Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. 1 for 2.
Alonso.
And first offering is fouled off.
These guys like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
And a pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Oh, and 2 now. And down on strikes. And 2 away now.
No, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Here's Harper now. Lifted in the air, right center field. That'll drop in. Plays it on a hop.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Here's Mookie now. Foul ball there. Harper, the runner at first with 2 gone. The next pitch misses. And 1-1. Miami's bullpen with some action. Steven Okert appears to be warming for Don Mattingly. Shagwa getting cranked up as well. The 1-1. Pickoff throw. Harper's back in a dive. Another move to first. And he's back again. Again to first. And once again, he's back in safely. Next pitch downstairs. 2-2. 2 outs. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Got him. 3rd out. Mets strand 1. They lead this one, though, 5-1. New inning getting started. Here's the center fielder, Brian De La Cruz.
Leading off for the Marlins.
And here it comes.
14, Brian.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right-hander kicks, deals. This one popped up. Myers makes the grab, and there's one away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Jesus Sanchez.
So digging in, Jesus Sanchez. In there, and it's 0-1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Next pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Mejia up with it over to first, and there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
The batter, the first baseman, Garrett.
So up next,
Cooper.
Garrett Cooper. That one's in there, 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Next offering in the dirt, and the count 1-2. Line drive, speared at first. The throw on the money. Nice play. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They're down here 5-1. New pitcher for the Marlins, JT Chagua. He's pitching on 2 days
Number
rest.
84, JT Chagua.
Welcome back. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the catcher for the Mets,
Lead
Francisco
up for the
Mejia.
Mets. The catcher, Francisco Mejia.
And a pitch. In for a strike. That's strike 1. Right-handed reliever. Way inside, gets out of the way. The pitch. And a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. And that one wrapped foul. That's a laser base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets. Next offering is down low. 1-0. Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering is in for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Steven Okert, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. The pitch. Back up the middle and a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
I'm sure that feels pretty good after going hitless in this one so far.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was...
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. First pitch, not close. And there's a ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Mejia at second. McNeil at first with no outs. The 2-0 is in for a strike. Next offering is outside. And the 3-1. And he walked him.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Now Trout gets a chance to hit.
Wow.
And first offering is fouled off.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Well struck left field. One run across, and it's off the wall. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's 7-1.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Jonathan Loaisiga will take over here. Tough situation for him with a couple of runners in scoring position. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Brett Myers. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Left-hand batter waits. That one is absolutely belted way back there, and it hits the base of the wall. One run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play. It's 9-1.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for these guys. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Paul Myers up now for the Mets. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And now the 0-1. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
1-2 now. And now 2-2. 2-2 now. That one ripped left field. And that should be extra bases. Myers around third. The relay throw. And he can't get back as he's tagged out easily. But one run is in to score. And now the DH, Pete Alonso, 1 for 3. Ripped back to the mound, and that got him. Gets it to first, and that takes care of Alonso.
Now back.
2 outs, base is empty. Bryce Harper now at the plate. In there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And that's downstairs and outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's a 1-1.
That's
Just
ball 2.
missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Kicks and deals. On the ground, right side. Chisholm collects it. Tosses to first. Harper retired. And that will end the inning. 9th inning coming up. It's the Mets 10 and the Marlins 1. On the mound now, Matt Brash. And he's got a nice lead to work with.
Number 47.
And the batter now, Nick Fortes. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. When you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
Counts 1-0.
The wind of the pitch. And that one fouled off.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
They say you win.
The count is 1 and 2.
Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Next offering is in for a strike. Righty to the plate.
That's kept 1 and 2.
And another ball. Next offering is downstairs. A wind to kick the pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that ball.
So the batting order turns over. Gene Segura, the next up for the Marlins. And that's in there for strike 1. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Stepping in, Joey Wendell. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things and makes the slump even longer. Never seemed to help. Never helped me.
Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only one away.
Picks himself up an RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Chisholm, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. Runners are at the corners, one away. Stays alive. And down on strikes he goes. That's out number 2.
You can see his eyes light up when he saw that pitch coming into the zone. A changeup over the middle of the plate, and it was up, but it's just hard to lay off that pitch because you know you can handle the velocity. I think it just drifted a little too high on him, and he swung through it.
Jorge Soler stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And the 1-0. That one drifts inside. Segura at third. Wendell on at first with 2 down. Next offering is fouled back. That one in for a strike. 2-2. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Another day, another win. I really think these guys have forgotten how to lose a ball game. It's been so long since they've lost. I really don't know what else to say. They're just a can't-miss ball club right now.
10-2 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
I've been dealing with some wax. Taking looking backstab, making for the pen like I'm in. Hit it, I'm living out the page, looking nothing where the rap said. I don't need the bread, I would give it to the fan. Get a job done like Task Rabbit. On the gas, I cannot find the passion. On my cash out third date, looking at coins like what am I doing? Like where do I go? And I really gotta get the right. You really gotta come to my show when it is open. Rock the Chanel like my name Frank Ocean. I dress while you on that beat low. I'm paying all the bills though. Money being multiplying like it. Do I really need a crib on the hills though? It's probably gonna be good for my mental. I pop out, then I was a drop.
The final line.